Well, Khabib, the fight game is a weird game, man. We'll get into the fight specifically, but just overall, third event here in Miami at the Flex Cost Arena. How do you feel about the event?
You know, it's like I feel amazing today. Today it was like a lot of good fights, a lot of good finishes, you know. Like undercut was amazing, main card was amazing, you know. It's like I feel very good.
Very nice. Odd ending in the main event, right? Junior Dos Santos was looking fantastic. Yorgan, a great fighter, but then the injury ends it. I guess, what were your thoughts when you saw that unfold?
You know, it's like Junior was looking like amazing, you know. Long time I didn't see like how he looked like tonight, you know. It's like he was looked like very good. Like he was like, I think it was like maybe his best shape last couple years, maybe 5-6 years, you know. But it is what it is, you know. This is very tough sport, you know. Like you can't even blink on this sport when you go inside, when you're inside the cage, because I know how it is, like being inside the cage with staying with someone professional athlete like in front of you, you know. It's like it's very dangerous, and you have to stay focused every single second, you know.
Yeah. So it's an interesting debate, right? Because we talked about the Fedor Emelianenko fight. This is a loss, but he looked great. So does it lessen your desire to want to see that fight because it's a loss, or do you think it's still viable?
I think it's still viable because even it's lost, but Junior looked amazing. Everybody see tonight, like he improved a lot, and he was looking like amazing. And I think it's still interesting. Still, I think for his shoulder, like athlete, because I know when you have injured, what you need, how many months you need to recover, everything. I think if you make this next week surgery, I think he needs surgery. This is just, I'm not doctor, but I see a lot of injury inside the gym like this, you know, with shoulders, with knees. I think like after 3-4 months, he can come back to the sparring, you know. And end of the year we can make this fight. Like next week I'm gonna sit with Scott Cooker, and we're gonna discuss about this fight.
Nice. Then the flip side of that, of course, Yorgan De Castro. He said he wins, maybe he fights for the title. He did win, but it's a weird way to win a fight, right? I mean, can you give a guy a title shot off of an injury TKO?
You know, today he was looking good too. You know, it's like De Castro showed his heart. He have his heart. You know, it's like he's mentally very strong fighter. You know, today, and he win. But it's question how, but he win. You know. And I think maybe it's gonna be good matchup. De Castro versus Rizvan Kuniev fight for the title, and we work on this Junior versus Fedor end of this year.
Maybe it worked out right. You get 2 big fights out there.
Same time.
Yes. All right, talk to me about the co-main event. Obviously, a little bit of a weird ending there. Did you like the idea of a no contest? Did you think maybe a disqualification? What did you think?
I'm very happy. I don't make decision because it's like athletic commission make decision. You know, this is not my decision. I think it was good fight. Honestly, Thiago Silva impressed me a lot, you know, because how he looked, how he come back after first round. He almost, Hector Lombard almost finished him, you know, he come back and he was looking great in second round, you know. I think this fight we have to make this rematch. We're gonna talk with our team, and I really wanna see these guys again, like who's gonna win.
Yeah, it was such a good fight until it happened. All right, let's talk about a couple other press reports. Ahmed Ali, I mean, how great did this guy look? You're talking about maybe straight into a title shot. I know it's still soon, but do you think like he earned it?
No, it's too soon, but I think he deserved. Ahmed deserved fight for the title. Tonight he knocked out like former UFC fighter. Like it was like knockout of the night, you know. And I really believe like I can. And he deserved this. We're gonna work on this on maybe September. Maybe September he fight versus Eagle UFC lightweight champion Mehdi Dakaev, and I think it's gonna be a great fight. They both strikers, and they both on their prime time, and it's gonna be a very, very interesting fight.
I love it. Rizvan Kuniev looked fantastic as well. What did you think about his performance?
I'm very happy for him. I know very soon he wanna retire, maybe maximum 1 more year. He's gonna fight, and like I'm very happy, you know. But he's supposed to fight with other opponent, like more experienced, more tough. But this guy, because other opponent have injured, this guy come out like short notice, like 8-10 days before the fight, and next fight is gonna be more hard for him because he all the time asks, it's like what interesting about Islam Mamedov, he all the time asks only tough fight. He beat PFL champion, he beat Bellator champion, and when he fight with Benson Henderson, I really believe, and I watched this fight, I think he beat him. He beat a lot of tough fighters, and he have great record and big experience. And next fight, he asked, please give me more tough fight. He like he say, when I don't have tough opponent, I don't train very hard in my training camp. I always need tough opponent. That's why for wake up, morning, night training, stay focused. And next fight is gonna be like more tough opponent for him.
Nice. Will you try to book his next fight as well? I know he's still with Bellator as well. Do you talk to Scott Coker about that as well?
Yeah, we have great relationship with Scott Coker, with Mike Hogan, with Bellator, and all the time when we want something, we ask them. They always do for us. It's like I just wanna say thank you so much, guys.
That's awesome. One thing I wanted to ask you, Khabib, I noticed tonight, when interviews are done, you talk to the winner and you talk to the loser. It seems like every time. We see that sometimes, but not every time. Is this a decision that you made, that you want in your organization? And if so, why is that important to you?
Just because I know how they're feeling, because it's like staying close with fighters who fight in Eagle FC, it's like one of the most goal, because of them, because of a lot of fighters around the world, we create this platform. I just want to help them.
Yeah, is it because we've talked about this as media? Like when people lose, it's a terrible moment, right? Not that you would know, but you've seen a lot of it. It's the worst, right? But do you think it's good to put them in front of the mic and at least give them an opportunity to talk?
Not all the time. Not all the time. Like right now, it's like how emotional moment was for JDS. It's like maybe one of the most emotional day of his life, and just sometimes it's like better is just leave them alone, But when it's like fight, okay, for example, like Lombard versus Silva, like just let them talk. But when someone have like crazy injury or someone knock him out, and he don't understand what's going on, I think sometimes it's like just leave him alone. It depends. It depends.
Yeah, nice. All right. Well, last thing for me. Great event tonight. Some weird endings, but a fun fight. What's next? Do we have the next fight card booked? Do we know when we're doing it again? What can you tell us?
July. We're gonna make same things, same event. We have a couple more fights we already booked, and we're gonna come out like next 1 or 2 weeks with exclusive news. And I think it's gonna be very interesting event here in July in Miami again.
Nice. And maybe for the next one in July, people can quit asking you about your fights.
Yeah, 100%. They ask about my fight every day.